my name is Leah and welcome to The Style Warden. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 essential items you need in your wardrobe right now. So stay tuned if you are looking to jumpstart getting the wardrobe of your dreams and showcasing your personal style like no other.
Sipping on your low. I never dare to ask if we're gonna last. I'm needing all your low. Needing all your low.
Now, I do have a full checklist of items that you need that are wardrobe essentials. So if you're wanting to get that full list, head over to thestylewarden.com. I will also put the links in the description for you to download that full checklist. But sometimes it can be a little overwhelming to start with a huge checklist of things. You're going over it and you realize that you have none of those items. Where do you begin? And so if you're wanting to get just a little snippet of how you get started, that is exactly what this video is for. I am a huge believer in having personal style and letting your personality shine through. So it might seem like these items are boring items that everybody has, but there's a reason that everybody has them. It's crucial that on top of all of the items that you have in your wardrobe that are fun and showcasing your personality, that you also have those basics in your wardrobe so that you can actually mix and match and find outfits for everyday life. There's also the reality that as much as we want to look cute and amazing and shining through our personal style every single day, there is sometimes when life just hits and we need to be able to grab something out of the closet and get to the nearest Target or get our kids to the pickup line or get ourselves some coffee. And we don't want to have to think of a whole creative process just to get out the door. So without further ado, let's get started. The first item is LBD, which stands for Little Black Dress. And you may have heard of this. Why is it important? The concept of the little black dress is that it's something in your wardrobe that really goes for any occasion. So if your girlfriends were to text you, hey, we're gonna go out for cocktails tonight, pull out the little black dress. If somebody decides to have a last minute surprise wedding engagement party and you're like, I don't have time to order something online, you can pull out the little black dress. The little black dress is a versatile item. It's usually timeless, not trendy, and it's something that really could go to multiple occasions. It's this idea that if you were to be invited to anything last minute, you would have something you could pull from without having to worry about ordering something online or stressing and fretting last minute. Now, obviously, if you had time to order something really specific or special or go to the store and try on some stuff and have some fun, I would totally encourage you to do that. But sometimes that's not the case, or sometimes you're really crunched for a budget whenever these events come up and you don't have the money or the time to go out and buy something new. I will throw this in. Some people's coloring looks better in a dark or warm navy as opposed to black. So you could always switch out this item for a color that works best for you. But I do recommend a neutral color that is dark in nature that really goes with anything. And don't pick white, because if you get invited to a wedding, you can't wear it, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. Item number 2 is a ballet or flat shoe. Having a comfortable flat in your wardrobe is really important because there are going to be those moments where you need a more elevated look. So you need something a little bit above a sneaker, but you're not really in the environment or the place to throw on a heel. Some people don't even like wearing heels at all. So having a nice ballet flat or flat shoe that can really be styled with a dressed up look or a casual look is a very versatile item that I encourage everyone to have. I'll post a few recommendations of some brands that have some modern looks to it. You can always modernize this look by switching up the toe shape. So for example, if round toe shoes are really popular, you get a round toe ballet flat. If square toe is more popular, you can go with a square toe option. As much as I love having fun with color, I do recommend still going with somewhat of a neutral color with the shoe, because the whole point of the things in this list are that they're versatile and they go with lots of different things. Now, if you wear just a ton of navy in your wardrobe as opposed to black, I am going to recommend you get the navy ballet flat instead of the black ballet flat. But I wouldn't recommend getting a color like hot pink or green as your staple item. What you can do is if you find yourself really loving that shoe and wearing it with a lot of different things, getting different variations that are in more fun colors so that you can mix and match with your wardrobe, but you're testing it out with that neutral color. The third item on the list is a white button-up. So this item you will see on almost everybody's essential list because it really is so basic and so amazing. It can look really professional and put together if need be, but it can also transition into one of those more casual looks with some sneakers and some jeans, and it really just looks good on pretty much everybody. A few things to note when you're looking for your white button-up shirt: look at the contents of the fiber. I do recommend cotton if at all possible. However, you also want to think about wrinkling versus non-wrinkling. So you might look at something a little bit stiffer if you want to make sure that it doesn't wrinkle easily. The other thing you want to consider is the size. There are both well-fitted button-up shirts and there are oversized button-up shirts. So look at what's best for you. I do recommend that everyone has a fitted one in their wardrobe just for those moments where they need to look a little bit more professional or put together. But if you prefer the oversized look, that works as well. I would just encourage you to make sure it's not too oversized. Then the last thing to consider is the coloring. So if you are somebody where stark white does not look the best on you, you could opt for a creamier white button-up that would look better with your coloring. However, white button-ups are pretty classic items, so almost everybody has the typical white. It's not something that you have to get cream or off-white just because it's in your coloring. Other thing I might add to this is just make sure that you have a nude bra or something that you can wear underneath for undergarments. Sometimes when you're wearing white and if the shirt is kind of thin, your bra will show through if the bra is white or a different color. Nude is the best color that blends in if you're not wanting to wear a tank top or a tankini or something like that underneath. Next on the list is a trench coat. Again, it's one of those items that can transition really easily from being a casual item that you can throw over a pair of jeans, a t-shirt. But if you're wearing something a little bit dressier and you need to go out, it will go well with that as well. It will go well with that as well. Okay, we'll take it. And just like everything else, I'm going to recommend you get it in a more neutral color like a tan or a black or a cream. This is important because, again, we're looking for something that transitions with multiple items in our wardrobe. And so when we go with a neutral color, we guarantee almost that it's going to go with really anything that we layer underneath. And then if you live in a climate where you are pulling this trench coat out a lot, you can say, okay, now I want to supplement with some more fun colors or some more fun items that really work well with my personal style and fit my personality a little bit better. Not to say that your trench coat can't fit your personality, because there's lots of options out there with buttons, with the way that they are tailored. There's oversized, there's well fitted, there's wool, there's cotton. There's all different options out there that could really still be matched to the rest of your wardrobe and what you like personally. But we do want to make sure that it's something that goes with your wardrobe and really transitions well into those cooler fall, winter, and cool spring months. I also think that the trench coat is a wonderful length because if you're wearing a longer dress or you're getting dressed up and going somewhere, that longer coat has a more elegant look, but it also doesn't look bad if you're pairing it with jeans or slacks or just kind of an on-the-go look. So that's why we go with the trench coat, because it has that longer look and really can transition between your workwear and your fun. All right, and the last item on the list is a blazer. So you have probably seen blazers everywhere, and that is because they can come and go in terms of being really, really popular throughout the times. But a blazer is always a wonderful staple to have in your wardrobe. The blazer is something that you can throw on if you need to go to work, if you have a really important Zoom call from your work from home, or you're meeting with somebody in a professional capacity. Maybe you're just going to brunch, or you're going to meet some mom friends for a play date. Maybe you're going to a dinner date that evening and you're not in the mood to wear the little black dress, but you still want to look nice. The blazer transitions really well from day to night, and it can be paired with a t-shirt, a graphic t-shirt, some jeans, some white sneakers, again, to have a really casual look, or you can pair it with your ballet flats, your white button-up, and look really nice and put together and professional. Now, there's all different kinds of blazers out there. I specifically think that a tailored blazer is something that you should have in your wardrobe that really fits nicely on you. Then you can supplement with other blazers, like really oversized blazers, really colorful blazers, really patterned blazers. But I do recommend having one blazer that is pretty well fitted. It doesn't have to be super tailored, but we're not looking for something that's super baggy and super trendy. We want something that, as baggy and oversized blazers go out of style, this will still look nice on you. Now, some of that does have to do with your body type as well. So depending on what looks best on you, what makes you look the most polished, and then picking a color, or with a blazer, you could also go with a small pattern just to add a little bit of flair. This is going to be a great staple in your wardrobe, and you're going to find yourself pulling for it quite often. So now you know the 5 essentials that you need for your wardrobe. So I encourage you to go to your closet right now, close out this video, go to your closet right now, look and see if you have any of these items. If you have these items and they no longer fit, or they're worn out, or you just don't like them, then you need to put it on your list to replace. And then, like most of us, we don't even have these items in our wardrobe. We need to go shopping. So what I recommend is pulling out your phone, creating what I call a buy next list in your notes app, whatever note app you have on your phone, and putting the items that you don't have on that list. So what's going to happen is the next time you get an email from your favorite clothing store that says they have 30% off, you're going to open up your buy next list and you're going to go see if any of those items are on sale. Using this list when you're shopping is going to help you save money, and it's also going to help you shop more intentionally. It's also going to guarantee that you get these items quicker than you normally would, because often what happens is we hop online or we're shopping at the store and we're buying all these things that we need, but we still don't have the essentials. So make sure that you've got the essentials on your buy next list. And then once you have these 5 items and you're ready to graduate to the larger checklist, go to thestylewarden.com and download my wardrobe essentials checklist. It is very similar to what we talked about today, but it has a lot more items on it. You'll notice in this video I mentioned white sneakers a few too many times. That is on the list. And this is going to help you jumpstart building the wardrobe of your dreams. Be sure to subscribe to the Style Warden below so that you can get more updates on home style, lifestyle, and everything else style here at the Style Warden.